I believe there are two highly underrated fashion items that can really make a difference. And the good thing is that both of them are also quite affordable, but if you wear them right, they can really enhance the way you dress. And I would love to know which ones you think I'm talking about. So pause the video right now and let me know in the comments below. Did you do it? Then let's get started with item number 1. The first item on the list is usually more of an afterthought, and in this case I'm talking about socks. I think especially for a lot of us younger guys, normally when we go to a store, let's say you're at the checkout line, and then right next to the counter there's usually this big box of discounted socks, and that's how many of us get our socks. The problem with this is that most stores usually don't have the nicest socks. So usually they're either in a plain color, or maybe they have some very basic patterns, or even worse if it's this type of ugly sock. And by that I think we've all seen this already in the past. Let's say one guy, let's call him John, is going to work, he's wearing his full business suit, he looks professional, but when you look on his socks, he's wearing SpongeBob socks. And for me personally, I'm not the biggest fan of the ugly socks trend. I can understand if it's maybe for something like a Christmas party or to a birthday party, but in everyday life I think that something like socks should usually add to your outfit, they should enhance your outfit, but they shouldn't really draw all of the attention away from your outfit. So let me show you a couple of examples of what I mean. For example, here on Instagram there's an account by Sando called Outbespoken, and I encourage you all to follow him because he's really good at dressing, and one thing that he always does exceptionally well is the socks and also the ties that he's wearing. For example, if we take a look at the photo right here, you can see that he's wearing some very unique looking socks. They have a slight houndstooth pattern, but it's not over the top. So these type of socks, they really enhance the outfit, but they don't really draw the attention away. If he would be wearing some plain colored socks, so let's say some brown ones, that would also be okay, or maybe some gray like the pants. But if we go back to the first example and he would wear some socks with SpongeBob on it, I don't think that would be a very good look. These type of socks, in my opinion, are really the best that you can go for. Of course, it doesn't have to be houndstooth. It can also be a herringbone pattern like in this look. All of them, they look very classy, very elegant. And the good thing about socks is that they are sort of an affordable luxury, because high quality shoes or high quality coats can become very expensive. But socks, even if you go for the more luxurious ones, they are still somewhat affordable for most of us. And a good example that he's always wearing is a Japanese company called Il Regalo, and they make some absolutely beautiful socks. As you can see, they always have very minimal patterns and it's not really distracting. And what I love about these socks is that the lines are usually vertical, so it really flows with the entire outfit. But if you go, for example, to Uniqlo or to any other major retailer, then generally if the socks have any lines at all, they are usually horizontal. And in my opinion, it's not really the best look. The entire flow of the outfit just looks a lot better if the lines are vertical. And that's why I can recommend companies like this, like Il Regalo. And if you watch the sartorial talks from Hugo Giacomet, then you probably already heard about Mes Chaussettes Rouges. They are a French company, but I think they produce in Italy mostly with Italian companies, and they also have absolutely beautiful socks. The one thing that I always really like are these ones where you have a different color in the stripes. If you're looking for a more budget-friendly option, there's also Pede Meyer, I hope I'm pronouncing it correctly, from Portugal, and their socks are very affordable. So it's basically €6.80, probably roughly around $7.50. And I ordered from them before, I'm gonna show you in a second, and they ship very fast. I think the next day they already shipped it, and in a couple of days it arrived, even internationally across different continents. And as you can see, they have a couple of really nice looking socks, and I personally really liked the ones with the herringbone pattern, or also the ones with the lines. And the ones that I personally bought is I have these nice burgundy colored ones, also again with vertical stripes, and then I also have a pair of gray herringbone socks over here, and I have these nice blue ones with the light blue stripes in the middle. Absolutely beautiful socks. The quality, of course, is, in my opinion, a little bit lower than the one from Mes Chaussettes Rouges. I ordered Mes Chaussettes Rouges in the past as a Christmas gift actually for my dad, and the quality was fantastic. These ones are a little bit thinner and lighter, but they're also only 1/3 of the price, and they're made in Portugal, which is also very nice. And if you compare the ones from Pede Meyer to just your average sock that you can find in a department store, I think they look a lot more classy and elegant. And this is something that I call an affordable luxury that can really make a big difference to your outfits, and you don't have to spend a lot of money on it. The second item on the list that I think is highly underrated but can really make a difference are pocket squares. And the reason why I say underrated is that if you walk around town and you look around at people wearing suits, most of the time, I would say about 80% of the time, they're just wearing the suit and many times no tie and definitely no pocket square. But a pocket square, even though it's so affordable, even if it's just a white linen pocket square, can really make a big difference. For example, if we go to Google and we type in the most generic search term possible, man wearing suit, then as you can see, in pretty much every photo, the guys are not wearing a pocket square. But if we compare a sport jacket with a pocket square to one without a pocket square, it makes such a big difference. And usually they cost much less than $50, but they can really enhance your outfit. And the first one I would start with would definitely be a simple white pocket square, because it's very, very versatile and works with many different types of suits. And then after that, you can also become very creative. And if you go back to Sandro here again from Outbespoken, you can see he wears many different pocket squares that really enhance the outfit, and it can be very unique. Like you can see the traditional Japanese art over here. Absolutely beautiful. And one thing that's important to know about pocket squares, again, if you already know about classic menswear, this is nothing new to you, but if you're just starting out on this journey, then you should keep in mind that the tie and the pocket square should not be exactly matching. So for example, if you go to many department stores, they will sell you a matching pair of a tie and a pocket square, but that's not really considered a very flattering look. So you want to have a little bit of a difference between the tie and the pocket square. The color can be somewhat similar for sure, but ideally they wouldn't be 100% the same. So those were the two items that I think are some of the most underrated clothing items. Of course, you could probably make a case for many other types of garments, but in my opinion, I think those two, especially if you're new to dressing well, they don't really get the recognition they deserve, and both of them are an affordable way to really enhance your outfit. I really hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, then please leave a like and subscribe to the channel, and see you next time.